Swedish death cleaning is a wonderful concept. You know, that idea that you declutter, you simplify when you're still young enough and you're still around so that your friends and family don't have to do it when you're gone. It's really great from that aspect because what a way to love on people. Now they can focus on the grieving process and some of those type of things rather than going through clutter and coming over every Saturday for a month. Not fun. So great idea from that standpoint, but there's a lot more to it than that. As you're going through things, it's just typical decluttering. You're going to throw away things that ought to be thrown away. You're not going to keep things that are broken. You're not going to keep things that are clearly trash or not going to be used anymore. But you're also going through things with an eye towards friends and family. So what I mean by that is, let's take something like China. Very few people are registering for China anymore. And if you try to sell your China, good luck with that. They're not really buying it either. But what you can do is that set of 12 that was so important to you back at one point that you're not really using it and you have nowhere to gift it to, break up the set. So for instance, it's a set of 12, give 4 to one person, a set of 4 to another person, and a set of 4 to another person. What's kind of neat about that is when you break it up like that, you have just inherently made it more of a casual set. So they don't have to treat it like, ooh, fine china. They can actually use it day to day for special gatherings or just where they want to be a little bit fancier. And you may even be lucky enough to be invited to their home for a meal and eat off of your china, finally. Something else where I think it works really well is artwork. Let's say that you have a piece of, maybe it's a painting, it's some artwork that you really love, but it worked at the old house and it just doesn't really work at this house, and so you never put it up. Gift it. Give it to somebody that has a similar style. And when you go to their house, you're going to get to enjoy the piece that you liked then and just haven't been able to put up. Now, there are some things that you want to consider when you're doing this. Don't give somebody something that is broken or requires work on their part. Not going to be appreciated. Make sure that you know and even talk to the person before you give them something. Don't just drop stuff off on the doorstep, so that you're respecting their personal style, their personal space, their wishes. But you can do this. You can have a lot of fun thinking of how you can delight other people by giving away things that you no longer need and they're not going to have to deal with when you're gone.